Hey guys, it's Lisa. So I am here at Disneyland and it's actually the end of the day for me. And earlier today I was rushing over here, which I really didn't need to do, but it was, the first day of Haunted Mansion being back, so I was a little bit overzealous. But I mean, at least I got on it. That's fun and all. And then I also caught a lot of good Halloween merchandise, and I'm gonna show you that in the video. And I got some lunch, I got some desserts. Ooh, and I got a chocolate pineapple. You cannot miss the chocolate pineapples here. I'm adding in that I am also getting the very first Halloween treat of the entire year. I am so excited, so keep watching in the video because that's gonna happen too. Yeah, come along with me, let's hang out. And well, it's the end of the day, so let's go to Disneyland this morning. Hello and good morning. Today is it's an exciting day because today is the reopening of Haunted Mansion Holiday. And I have lots of good news and I actually only have one thing of good news and one thing of bad news. Well, the good news, I got a virtual queue group. That's always exciting. But the bad news is that I got group 15. Actually, that's good news too. I got group 15, but the bad news is that I had to drive here in rush hour traffic, so I have to get to Haunted Mansion by, I think, like 15 minutes. 20 minutes maybe? Oh, it's cutting it really close. Let's see how this goes. Something else that is good news, we parked on the Donald level of Mickey and Friends. Donald is my favorite level to park on because, well, it's not on the roof. It's not in the sun, but also because it's Donald Duck. And, he's the best. Isn't this thrilling? We are on the escalator, and very soon it will be revealed how bad the line for security is. I can see a little bit of it. I think it's gonna be bad, but that's okay. But you know what? We will get there when we get there. We're gonna leave it up to fate. Yeah, we'll see. Hello, Disneyland. Hello, Tram. Thank you for bringing us over there. It was quite a refreshing and wonderful, I don't know if I would call it relaxing, tram ride, especially because all of you can hear audibly my out-of-breathness. Ooh, it's a nice day. Look at this. So beautiful. Oh, we should have cut through the picnic area. Too late now. Just walking to the entrance. I really don't want to check the time. Because if I check the time, I know it's going to be, it's going to just stress me out. Disneyland is looking beautiful and fresh and morning nice, But I did look at my phone to see the time, and I was like, ugh, I don't know if we're going to get there in time. I really don't. But you know what? I'll be a sore loser if we don't get on. I'll just be like, ugh, it's an old ride anyway. I just saw the cutest pair of Maleficent ears, and I feel like they would really go with this outfit. But like I said, no time to stop, no time to waste. I am late. I'm actually very late. But look at how, the Mark Twain is right here. But no dawdling, no dilly-dallying for me. Oh, look at this. By the grace of some wonderful cast members, I was able to get in. Actually, they did tell me that my pass was still valid. So I guess I was stressing out about a lot of nothing, but look at this. It's all the same as it was before. Actually, I take it all back. It has changed. You can see the horseless carriage, the ghost horse carriage is right over there, and they actually have fast pass scanners at the end of this, and also all this scrim. This scrim is new and slightly different, and then this is where the queue is going to be totally different. Oh, mossy trees. So wonderful. It feels so odd to be doing this when the lights aren't on, because that's kind of the best part. But as long as we have the music, the wonderful, wonderful music, then we are good.
You might see a few flaws.
Magic crystals that sparkle with a force that is pure. 8 balls of knowledge that answer with a truth that is sure.
We will continue your holiday tour momentarily.
So happy that I was able to get on Haunted Mansion, but I also feel kind of like a dummy because I've been checking the virtual queue on the app and it's like wide open, okay? Like wide open. So that's a tip for you if you're trying to get here and get on Haunted Mansion. You do not have to join the virtual queue right at 7 a.m. the way I did. You can kind of like, you know, take your time, take it a little bit easy and not be like me. But there were a couple of differences. I'll also explain to you how to get on the virtual queue. Actually, I'll do that first. So the virtual queue, you do it through the app. So you have to get the Disneyland app and there are 2 opportunities to get on it. And they're gonna have the virtual queue for Haunted Mansion for a little while. I think probably for the next like couple months until they get everything with the queue, all the construction finalized. But you can do it at 7 a.m. and you can also do it at 12 p.m. in the app. And if you want to get the one at 7 a.m., you do have to have Disneyland as your starting park rather than DCA. So as long as you have that going on for you, then you can join the virtual queue free and easy, really easy like. And then it'll give you a boarding time. By the way, the little boarding animation that they have for whenever they do any virtual queue is always like my favorite thing. It's always so cute. So yeah, anyway, that's that. And then in terms of things that were new, there were a couple things. In the attic was where I first started to see things that were different. So they had like little jack-in-the-boxes. Actually, no, that's not true. They have a brand new gingerbread house and it is pretty cool. It is pretty cool and it definitely smells like gingerbread. Isn't that wonderful? And what else? I feel like there were some things that were different. I feel like I'm forgetting. It all went by so fast, you know? But I think there were a few differences in the graveyard, but maybe I'll have to get on the virtual queue another day so I can really figure out what the differences were. Oh, and also at the very end, the ghost that follows you home, you know, when you see the Pepper's ghost reflection, I think that's a projection now. But it went by so fast, I feel like, so I don't know. But yay, Haunted Mansion is back. Very, very excited. I can't wait for real Haunted Mansion to come back. That'll be such a treat. And, right now, by the way, I am hanging out at Rancho del Zocalo out on the patio, and I have a nice little corner spot. I can be a hermit back here, but I also don't want to give it up. I feel like I could hang out here for a while, just like plant myself, but also maybe I'll get food? Well, since I am at Rancho del Zocalo, I decided to get food because I was kind of starving, and so because I was starving, I already ate some of it. Well, I ate all of it. What am I talking about? But they changed the menu here at Rancho, and some people were really up in arms about it, but I don't know. I don't have many qualms about it. I'll tell you what I got. So I ended up getting the burrito, and you can either get it with beef or chicken. I got it with chicken, and it comes with beans, rice, salsa fresca, sour cream, and cotija cheese, all wrapped up in a flour tortilla. And they used to give you rice and beans. Now they just give you some chips, and I got like a sad, paltry, little serving of chips, but it was fine. They also give you a little bit of salsa, and I don't know why, but I also got a giant bag of chips. There was no reason for me to, but I did. And the burrito was totally fine. It wasn't something to write home about, but I didn't mind it. I found it really filling. Like, it's a lot of food. For one person, it is a solid meal, but the highlight, oh my goodness. Okay, wait, I have to grab it. I got a strawberry pineapple Agua Fresca, and this thing is amazing. Oh my goodness. I never even drink. I just stick with water, but that is so incredible. The reason why, it is super juicy, and it's almost like you can see like the strawberry seeds at the bottom and everything. It's almost like pulpy. It's a little bit thick. It has a little bit of viscosity, you know what I mean? It's not just like watery, but it is incredible, and it's mainly a strawberry flavor, and it's just kind of tapered off with a little bit of pineapple, and it is nice and sweet and refreshing for these hot summer days. But that was really, really good. So if you come to Rancho, get the Agua Fresca. Oh wait, I forgot to say, I also have a cupcake, and this is part of Pixar Fest. So this is the Marigold Bridge Cupcake, and it has tri-colored white sponge, cinnamon croquantine, cinnamon mousse, and cream cheese frosting, and it's decorated with a chocolate bridge and orange chocolate shavings. And honestly, in terms of looks, it is a 10 out of 10. It is very impressive, but maybe it's all just looks, I don't know. Let's see. I already cut it in half, and honestly, even the inside is pretty, like all the tri-colored cake. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got a perfect bite, and when I say perfect bite, I mean I totally avoided the blue frosting because I'm just not in the mood to have my mouth dyed blue. So let's give it a little bite. Wait a minute, I was not expecting to love that, but I love it. And mind you, minus the blue frosting, because I'm not gonna mess with that. But the inside part was delicious. It was a little bit like mildly cinnamony, but mainly like it had like a milky type of flavor. Okay, it was really good. And the cake itself, it was just plain white cake, but it was really good. Really tasty, an amazing spongy texture, and the flavor was just amazing. So if you come around here, I think you should get that. And it's very splittable. It is gigantic. Was it silly of me to get chips? Yes, but whenever I see Donald Duck's little face and his sombrero, well, I can't help but give into it. I'm like, you know what, Donald? Sure, I could use some crispy chips con limon. Why not? And I didn't even touch them. So this entire thing, I mean, thankfully it comes in a little bag, you know, but this entire thing is just going to go in my backpack. And you know what? Maybe in an hour or two, I'm going to be so grateful to have little Donald. Look at him, that cutie. I came inside the Emporium because I wanted just a little bit of air conditioning, although the air conditioning here is not top tier air conditioning, but it's, you know, beggars can't be choosers. But I saw this. They have this Spirit jersey that came out a while ago, and they have it in stock right now. And they have it in stock in every size. Ooh, it's kind of pleasing. The way it goes in rainbow. Well, it's not quite rainbow order, but you know. Anyway, let's see. This is on the front, obviously, you can tell. It is Mickey Mouse, and ooh, I really like the color of it. It's kind of like a taupey, oatmeal-y type of color. And we have, let's see, ooh, Donald. Oh my gosh, wait, he's so cute. And then Genie with his little earring. I love Goofy. The hat is great. Oh my gosh, and the teeth. There's teeth on it. How silly. Minnie Mouse, and let's see, Pluto at the very end. Let me see if there's a price. I don't think so. So I think that means that this is $79.99. I'm so excited that I found the Maleficent ears. I have been waiting for these to come out in the parks, and they've been on Shop Disney for a while, and I just think they look even cooler in real life. Also, these were the ears that I saw when I was running to Haunted Mansion. I was like, I can't stop. But yay, I can get them now. But the Maleficent in the middle is so cool. I don't know if you can see, the purple is a little bit pearly, a little bit metallic. And then I did not realize that the green flames are glittery. Look how cool that is. And then the purple inner velvet headband part it matches perfectly the wings. So nice. So yeah, typically I'm just not a villains person, really. But I think these look so cool, especially because I wear a lot of black, and I feel like this will match all the black outfits I have. I ended up buying them, and I didn't try them on, even though usually with ears, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get it no matter what, so it doesn't really matter. But these, like I said, I'm not a villains person, so I got them, and I already told her to cut the tags off when I was checking out, because I was like, sure, why not? And I guess they're mine now, but let me try them on for you. I can't find a place to... We're gonna have to use my leg as an ear rack. Oh gosh. Oh, there we go. Wait, these are so fun. I'm looking at it in the viewfinder. Oh, it looks so cute. I like these. They're very unique, you know? The bow is instead a dragon. Very fun. And very Halloween-y. Should I wear them right now? They already match, but yeah, I actually love these. Making a quick stop at Candy Palace because something that crossed my mind, ooh, ticker tail. Something that crossed my mind earlier was that I really, really wanted a chocolate-covered pineapple, and they are the most delicious things. They're doing the caramel apples. Let's watch as he uses the apparatus. There it go. Wow. There you go. Oh, he just waved at me and now I feel embarrassed. But I'm looking for a chocolate-covered pineapple because it is a seasonal specialty and they usually sell it at Pooh Corner and Candy Palace. But let me ask, they're like super in demand and they are super delicious. So we are going to look around and find it. Look at what I have. Oh my goodness. So it doesn't look very photogenic right now. Actually, I don't think this is a very photogenic treat anyway, but it is delicious and it is seasonal. It's only around for the summertime and it is so delightful. Also, look at how big it is. This slice of pineapple is thick and it's going to be really juicy because whenever you get the pineapple spears here, they are at the utmost peak of their freshness and juiciness and ripeness, which is what makes it great. But yeah, I'm just very excited. Okay, let's eat this. We got to eat it fast before it gets really melty. So the number one thing about these is that you cannot take them home. So they are fresh and juicy and wonderful. In fact, this is also melty because they're a summer seasonal specialty. So like when you get them, they're gonna melt. So definitely, and if they don't melt, if you're trying to take them home, if they don't melt, then the problem is that the juicy pineapple starts to leak. So buyer beware, don't do that. But let's go ahead. Mine is also already melting and the little popsicle stick like handle is also already getting coated in pineapple juice. I can see it, but oh gosh, this is not a good place. I'm sitting on a fence. This is not a good place to do this, but let me just move over so it doesn't fall in my lap when the inevitable happens. Let's see. Oh my goodness, this is just as good as I was hyping it up to be. Look at that pineapple in the middle. It is spectacular, but also so juicy. And I feel like I'm pressing my luck by like holding this and talking at the same time. I know this is gonna get all over me. So I'm gonna eat this really fast and I will be back. Look at that pineapple. Isn't that amazing? It is the best type of pineapple spear where it is just so juicy and so ripe. And this one is coated in chocolate. Sometimes I've gotten them in the past where they don't have quite as much chocolate, but it is delectable. I feel like the dark chocolate just goes with the pineapple so well. And you can see how juicy it is because it's kind of going everywhere. And like I said, I'm pushing my luck because I need to be eating this way faster. I love ears so much, and my friend told me that they released these Halloween ears, and I was like, what? Where? I must go find them. So I backtracked. I'm over at the little stand in New Orleans Square, and we already have seen those. I mean, I bought them, and then actually we've seen these too, the Jack and Sally tarot card ones. Those are really cute, and these pumpkin ones they have out for you to buy, but they are exact replicas, I believe, of the ones from last year. But these ones are new and they glow in the dark, and I love the colors. I love the Mickey pumpkins, and I really enjoy the very bright orange sequiny bow. The print is really cool. So they had ears very similar to this last year where it was a print on the ears, and it was the year they had the spooky drippy ghost, right? If I remember correctly, and it was right in the middle. But these are the ones for this year, so I'm very excited. And I mean, it's gonna be an ear day because I think I need to have both of them. Don't mind me awkwardly sitting down right here, and I'm in between Pieces of 8 and Port Royal. Port Royal is the one that sells all the Nightmare Before Christmas merch, and Pieces of 8 is where they have all the Pirates merchandise, and Pirates of the Caribbean is right yonder this way, beyond this chain. But I wanted to let you know, I ended up buying these ears, but when I was in line to buy them, I saw 2 cast members grabbing all of these ones and the pumpkin ones off the shelf, and I was like, they weren't supposed to be put out yet. So I am very excited. I got the accidental drop and they glow in the dark, and I charged them in the sun for a little bit and I like cupped my, my eye over it and it glows a lot. I'm so excited. This is very cool and a few days ahead of time. I love my awkward corners, and this is it's top ranking amongst the most awkward, mainly just because this was a very, very small step, and also there's a plant like right here, but also I always end up in the plants, right? But let me show you, they have some villains merchandise like right over there, so I'm going to show you. It looks really cool. We have a few pieces of villains merchandise, and I know that there's supposed to be an entire villains collection for Halloween coming out on Shop Disney and in the parks, and I feel like this is some of it. So first off, we have the Maleficent ears that we have already seen. Those are the really old Maleficent ears, but then now we have a hat, a silly hat in fact, and it has little horns and green flames, green little snouts. Very cool. Ooh, and then the horns on top look very nice, very large. Okay, these are $30. Then let me show you this crew neck right here. I love the poison apple. I think that looks awesome, and I like that this is pretty plain, and honestly I'm feeling it. It feels pretty nice for a Disney sweatshirt, and it's not super heavy, but it's also not super lightweight. And ooh, and it has like a dropped sleeve right here, so it's gonna have like a really relaxed fit. Okay, let's see. This is $59.99. Let me just make sure on the back there's nothing. Oh wait, there is. Never mind, it's not so basic. We have the evil queen right there. Look at her, she's snarling. And it has queen in the bottom part, like in flames. That is awesome. There's also a backpack right over here. Ooh, look at Scar, so prominent. Oh my goodness, Maleficent. Wait, not Maleficent. What's the evil queen? Once again, the snarl. Okay, the backpack is $49.99. There's also a fanny pack. This one is huge. Wow, you would be able to fit so many things in here. Let's see. And it's padded on the back, and it has Mickey heads embroidered into the padding. And then lastly, let me show you the Spirit jersey. The Spirit jersey is really cool. First off, I love the green gradient. That is awesome. Against the black, it looks really cool. And then it has the graphic down here with each of the villains in a different colorway. That is very awesome. Okay. Also, the print is not thick. That is amazing. 10 out of 10 for that. And then at the chest pocket, once again, the green gradient logo that I think is so cool. Let's see. No price. So then I'm going to guess $79.99. I am screaming right now because I'm in pieces of 8. You can tell because of the Pirates of the Caribbean sign right there. Also, all the Pirates of the Caribbean merch in general. That is new and it's really cool. Also, this shirt, I'm just going to show you really quick because I've already shown it in a video. The back is amazing and it's an applique, so very cool. But I just needed to show you this because he is really silly and I love him and I don't know what I would name him. But he is so cute. I want everyone to have a fun pal like him. Look at his mouth. Look at his very sharp teeth. He is just the captain of a very fun pirate ship, and I love him. Look at them all wanting homes. Oh, he is trying to get out. He wants a home. Take them home, please. Everyone, take one home. I would take them all home, but I like, too many stuffed animals for me. I'm at Five and Dime, and first off, there is so much Halloween merchandise all over, and I am making a video just about the merchandise that I think is coming out before this video. So go watch that one if it is already out. But I see that they have treats, and first off, usually like this kind of stuff, buyer beware. Just don't buy it. It's not going to taste good at all. So that, and then also Joffrey's coffee, which is not the best coffee in the world, but if you want cute coffee, you can most certainly have it because it has the Sanderson sisters on there. Does it have a special? It's called the Sanderson Sisters Brew, and it's cinnamon, apple, and caramel. Ooh, okay. I am somewhat intrigued, but I don't know if I'm intrigued enough to buy it. But they also have this, and this I am a sucker for things like this because the packaging, look at this beautiful packaging. It's just glorious. It has a nice satin finish and you can see the design that went into it. The graphic design is wonderful. The nice hand-drawn lettering, the lines and the strokes going around the Sanderson sisters themselves, and the very limited and minimal color palette is really, really nice. Okay, and it's called, it's just a bunch of hocus pocus is some of the text, and it says, ooh, Daisy as Sarah, Minnie as Winnie, and then Clarabelle as Mary. And it says the Sanderson sisters at the bottom, but this, in case you couldn't tell, it's milk chocolate. It's a giant, giant, giant chocolate bar, and it has popping candy. Oh my goodness, okay. So I think I need to buy this because I need to taste it. And look at the back design too. Oh, it's so very large as well. This thing is huge. Do I feel like a sucker or what? I totally bought this, and by the way, in my head I was like, oh, I have a feeling it's gonna be like $15. It was actually $25, but with my discount it was like $21 or something with tax, you know? But the other thing I was gonna say is that, remember earlier in the video, I was like, ooh, yay, I got these ears, so I am wearing them today. And it's so silly because I filmed that video, 2 days ago, and now the ears came out basically like the next day, you know? So maybe the cast members were following the rules, but it was, it was just one day off. But like I said, I am a sucker, so I bought this and we are gonna taste it, and it's going to be the very first taste test of the Halloween season. Okay, let's do it. I'm excited. I do have to say, I just started to open this. You can see right there. And I was very, very gingerly opening it up. But it was also joyous just because this thing is so big and so heavy. So it just felt kind of like, I don't know, it felt a little bit special, a little bit celebratory. Which, I mean, we are celebrating something. We're celebrating the first treat of the entire year for Halloween. The size of this candy bar is ridiculously comically large, and I just wish you could feel it in real life because it's so heavy. So I did open it and it looks a little lackluster, but honestly the packaging makes up for this because the packaging is like 20 out of 10. It is really, really well designed, but I was trying to look for like the perforation for breaking off a piece, and there really isn't any perforation. Like I'm just making up excuses. I just want to bite straight into it. So let's try it. Wait a minute. I was not expecting to like this. I had honestly like the lowest of the low hopes, but I actually really like this. So I do have to say that it's really low quality chocolate. Like, it is not good chocolate. Oh my gosh, I can feel the popping candy still in my mouth. Oh my, okay. So the candy, and I think there's also like rice puffs in there. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna have to inspect further, but it gave it actually this really nice, like chewier type of texture that was wonderful. Like, it gave some body to the chocolate, you know what I mean? The not as good chocolate. And the popping action, it kind of comes towards the tail end, and it's really fun. And this is all around just really fun. Look at how silly and large it is. So I'm really excited. We just had the first treat taste test for Halloween for this year. I was inspecting it a little bit closer, and you know what it reminds me of is honeycomb, like the little bits and pieces in there. Definitely like honeycomb candy, and I love, 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 love honeycomb candy. So it has that texture. It's like a little bit crispy, and then it kind of gives into it being a little bit chewy and just so delightful. Oh my goodness, honeycomb. I could go for some honeycomb right now, but you know, honestly, like I said, I thought I was going to be disappointed with this candy bar, but I kind of really enjoy it. Mainly for the novelty, but also because of the adorable packaging and Halloweenness. And with that, my friends, it is the end of the video. And first, may I say welcome back, Haunted Mansion. Although, listen, personally, I would have preferred the original Haunted Mansion because that's the better one of the two. But do not make the same mistake I made, which is to be so anxiously on top of it that you know, waste your time doing it. Because I think that even if it's like, you know, maybe 6 p.m. right now, if I'm assuming if I were to open up the app right now, I could get in the virtual queue. What else did we do today that was fun? Ooh, okay, first off, The chocolate pineapple, so good, so delicious, and also I just really enjoyed that Agua Fresca. Although I have to take it back, I don't just drink water because I just had a Powerade. I feel out of character. Something's wrong with me. The summertime makes me feel different. What else anything else? Exciting, fun? Ooh, I can see the monorail. You can. I'm not gonna whip the camera around. I'm not gonna do that to you. But, oh, merchandise, oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm going home with 2 new pairs of ears, and I have my eyes out, my eyes peeled for any new Halloween stuff that comes out. I am like on the hunt. I am ready. Yes, it's July, but it's fine. But yeah, anyway, I think that is going to do it for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, see ya.